Leah was a young woman full of dreams and aspirations, but she also carried a heavy burden: anxiety. From childhood, Leah was wrapped in a constant sense of apprehension, as if she were always on the edge of an emotional cliff. Her heart would race for no apparent reason. Her thoughts would swirl in a whirlwind of worries, and she often felt paralyzed by fear of the unknown. The situations that triggered her anxiety varied. From simple social interactions to academic challenges, every moment could become a trigger for an avalanche of concerns. Once, during a school presentation, Leah suddenly found herself unable to utter a single word, her mind void of any coherent thought, while her breathing became short and labored. Another time, faced with the prospect of a job interview, Leah found herself immersed in a sea of self-criticism and paralyzing doubts, questioning every aspect of her ability and suitability for the position. On a sunny day, while enduring another anxiety attack on a stuffy and crowded bus, Leah decided to get off at the next stop and seek refuge in the peaceful park in front of her. Among the wooden benches and trees swaying in the wind was an elderly lady whose eyes seemed to carry an ancient wisdom. As Leah sat on a park bench, the elderly lady named Helena watched her closely. In Leah's restless eyes and nervous hand movements, Helena recognized the familiar signs of anxiety she knew all too well. She noticed how Leah slightly shrank, as if trying to hide from the entire world, and how her breathing seemed short and labored, as if each breath was a battle against an invisible enemy. With a deep and empathetic understanding, Helena saw beyond appearances and recognized the internal struggle Leah was facing, knowing it was her mission to offer comfort and guidance in this time of need. Helena looked at Leah with compassion and kindness, seeing in her restless eyes the reflection of her own journey through life's storms. And so, between heartfelt conversations and welcoming smiles, Helena began to weave a network of advice to help Leah tame the monster of anxiety that haunted her.
When you feel anxiety taking over, my dear, take a deep breath and focus on the present moment. Close your eyes, feel the air entering your lungs, and notice the firm ground beneath your feet. Remember that you are safe here and now, and that this moment will pass.
Another time, as Leah expressed her concerns about the future, Helena smiled affectionately and said,
"The future is uncertain for all of us, my young friend. Instead of worrying about what hasn't happened yet, focus on what you can control today. Make plans, but be open to the changes and surprises that life has in store for you."
And when Leah mentioned her struggles with self-criticism and insecurity, Helena tenderly held her hands and said,
"Remember that you are stronger than you think and more capable than you dare to believe. All your experiences, even the most difficult ones, have shaped you into a unique and valuable person. Love yourself, accept yourself, and trust in yourself."
Moreover, in a moment of greater despair, Helena placed her hand on Leah's shoulder and affirmed with serenity,
"Don't hesitate to seek help when needed, my dear. It's not a weakness to acknowledge that we need support. Therapy, support groups, or simply talking to someone you trust can be valuable steps on the journey to dealing with anxiety. Remember, you are not alone in this battle. There are always people willing to help and share the burden with you."
As weeks turned into months, Leah found in Helena not just a source of wise counsel, but also a friend and confidant. Together, they explored the nooks of the park, shared laughs and tears, and celebrated every small victory over anxiety. And so, as time passed, Leah learned to face her fears with courage and compassion, always remembering Helena's wise words, that anxiety can be a tough battle, but also an opportunity to grow, discover oneself, and find inner peace. We know many people face silent battles against anxiety every day. If you've ever had an anxiety attack, we want to hear your story and how you dealt with it. Your account could be a beacon of light for someone going through something similar right now. Share in the comments below what you did to overcome a moment of anxiety. It could have been a breathing technique, a hobby that calms you, a conversation with a dear friend, or any other strategy that worked for you. Let's build a community of mutual support, where each shared experience can be a source of strength and hope for others. Together, we can learn and grow, turning challenges into opportunities for personal growth. We want to hear your story.